I guarantee you I deal with that on so many levels. Make mac and cheese, I bet the inside of my belly yellow. I bet my guts like a nigga splitting a cigarello. Down the middle, think I need a hospital. Got some upper respiratory issues I've been dealing with. Hard for me to breathe, ironically I still secure the win. Feel as though I'm purer than virginity. Life hand me lemons, I slap the taste out the hate the mouth, and now they press my lemon. You either own up or you gon' go down. I got the glow, homie. Look how it's surrounding me. I just got it, I just got it. I don't know, I just got it, I just got it. Yeah. You either own up or you...
What's going on, everybody? It's Joey the Ferryman. I'm bringing you episode 4. Today we're going to talk about limits, and I want to get right into it. Limits is scary because there's a lot of things in life that you don't even know you can get through. And so my favorite thing I like to say is genius and perfection have no limits. And it's not because they're just perfect and they have no limits. It's because all the limits that were there, they pushed past. All right? Everything in life, you think that there's a limit, there's a ceiling, or some sort of... Take athletes, for instance. You think all these Superbowl players worked out the same as you? Clearly not. They're not just born stronger or faster or more endurance. There was a limit. There's a limit to their body. And everything in life, when you work out, you tear these muscles and they grow back stronger, they grow back harder. How's that not the same as your life? How's that not the same as your mind? Everything has limitations. And you pushing through it, that's how you reach perfection. That's how you reach complete goals and happiness, and everything that I've been preaching these past damn episodes is by pushing through your limit. I mean, like, you have dreams. I have dreams. Are we just going to sit here and just talk ourselves into doing these things? Everything that I tell you right now, everything that they tell you right now is not going to mean anything if you're just sitting on your ass. All those limits that you're facing, all those limitations, they're fueled by excuses, laziness, convenience. You know how many boxers I met in the past that just, they got out of high school and they felt they'd rather play video games. They'd rather smoke weed. They'd rather drink with their friends than to go to the gym 2-3 times a day. And I get that. Because it's hard. But I'll tell you what, quitting is way harder. Pushing your limits brings you a godly feeling. Something that I couldn't even comprehend. You couldn't even imagine. I've done it before. There's been times where I didn't think I'd make it through it. Especially in life. I dealt with bipolar disorder. And I'm telling you, when I tell you I lost everything, I lost everything. And it's not to say I didn't start from the bottom, but I put myself there. And I got myself out because I pushed those limits. You have to just put in your mind to do the impossible. So if you are an athlete, let's go back to that. If you're an athlete and you want to be the greatest, first of all, turn off this damn video. Get your ass out there working. If you want to be a famous rapper or something like that, get to writing every day. You know what's not going to get you famous or get you money or whatever you want? Sitting there, thinking about it, talking about it. Now, I'm all for preaching about visualization, but the number one thing that visualization brings sometimes as a negative is that that's all you'll want to do. Man, when I get this money, when I get on stage like that, what about now? Push yourself now. If you want to be college wrestling championship, that's fine. You want to go to nationals or something like that? I used to tell my boy Brandon Escobar, who eventually went on to win national championship. And I'm very proud of him. But I used to tell him, man, close your eyes and realize what's happening. A lot of the times we get lost in the fact of where we are. And we forget that we pushed all these limitations. Literally, this is a limitation. You're pushing it so that you can go as far as you want to go. And to do that, you got to close your eyes and you got to realize all those push-ups I did, all those miles I ran, all those obstacles in life that I overcame, I literally destroyed those. And I am now where I am because of limitations. I broke through those. And that's how you have to act. You can't just sit on your ass and visualize this stuff, guys. You can't just listen to my stuff, get motivated, turn it off, go work your 9 to 5 and go home, take a fucking glass of wine. It's not happening. It's not happening. You have to work your ass off. I mean, literally, close your eyes. And this is what it's going to feel like to change your life. No matter what in life that you want to be, I always say, be a good one. But on the realest thing, on the realest level, I'm going to tell you, it's easy to fall asleep on that throne. So let's say you do break through to the top. Success or failure is never the grand finale. At the end of the movie, maybe. But this is life. You want to be a business owner? Finally owning that business? That's not the end, is it? Success or failure is not the finale. You'll always have to push harder. And that's why I say, it's easy to fall asleep on that throne. It's hard to get to the throne, but it's easy to fall asleep on that throne. And all these guys, if you ever read the play Macbeth, the entire play is a man who's conning his way and tricking his way into becoming king, and he finally gets the crown. And guess what? There's somebody else beneath him doing the same thing he's doing. There's always someone better. There's always someone working harder. But don't give anybody, and I'm talking about in life, don't give anybody the time of day to say that they work harder. It'll be 2 a.m. There used to be New York Giants tight end Jeremy Shockey. When he got drafted to the NFL, which was his dream, you know what he said he did? He said he couldn't sleep. He used to wake up in the middle of the night and he used to do push-ups. And he was hyped, man. I'm telling you, injuries and all these plagued his career. But to reach that level of greatness, he knew he could not get comfortable. I'm telling you, you cannot do this. No matter where you are in life or what you want to fucking be, please push your limitations. These will close you off because you think that that's all there is. And everyone's done it in life. You know you've pushed further. And I know if you're struggling and all that, you literally could change it. You could change it and you could look at the worst time in your life and now you can look around and be like, man, I can't believe I got through that. That was your limit. And everywhere in this world, you will see people walking around and they've all been through something that they thought might kill them. They've all been through something that said, how am I going to get through this? We all push our limitations. It's just, we all know the world is hard, life is hard. But in this world, we view as just fragments floating around, just like literally an apocalypse in our mind of this world crumbling down. Grab those pieces, put it back together. Anything you want to do, take your limit and throw it out. Push it away. That's how you become great. So people are going to ask me, what's next? And I'll say this every episode. I can't hold your hand through life. But I can take you from one side of the river to the next, which is complete happiness. But to do that, you got to push your limits. You can't just listen to me and go home and expect life to change. Motivation is nothing without effort. So next week, I want to thank everybody. Next week, we're going to come back with episode 5. It's going to be perfection. I hate that word, perfection. So I will see you all next Monday. All right? follow me on Instagram or Facebook, or hit subscribe right down below. The song of the day is actually great rapper from Charlotte area, North Carolina. His name is Malcolm, great guy. His rap name is Railz The Principle. And you could go on Bandcamp. I'm going to put his link in the description below. But that dope song you heard in the intro is some song called The Glow. Alright? It's actually the intro right off that album. So check it out. Pretty dope. I'll see you guys next week. Alright? Love you. God bless.